I had committed to putting together a team to look at the drainage system of Georgetown, to do a rapid assessment, to review all the surveys and studies that were being completed, and to come up with a drainage development plan out of the assessment, and then an implementation schedule. So we have put together a team comprising of the Ministry of Housing. We have both ministers here. We have the Guyana Lands and Survey. We have the technical team from housing, including the chief planner, the CEO, chief engineer from the Ministry of Local Government, the drainage and irrigation, Mr. Lionel, Kevin from Sea Defenses, Mr. Venture and Walton Orion from the City Council, and Intercab, of course, from the Ministry of Housing, assisted by Ms. Christine. So we are coming up with a plan, an action plan, the Georgetown Drainage Development Plan, that would have immediate, short, and medium-term investment, not only to improve the drainage and expand the drainage of this city to cater for the massive transformation, development, and expansion that is taking place, but also to improve the capability and capacity of the city to deal with other issues through integrated drainage, issues like parking, issues like improvement of parapets, the beautification of the city. All of that we have been able to integrate into this drainage plan. The plan as it is now would have identified the physical drainage plan, that is the existing drainage plan of the city, which is old, outdated in some instances. We have some tunnel system that is, the city has outgrown the capacity of those tunnel systems. We have the design capability of each drain, a condition survey of each drain. We have identified all of the outfalls and pump stations. A condition survey has been completed on those outfalls and pump stations. And we have included the maintenance of the outfalls, the areas that we're going to put new pump stations, and we're going to create a new drainage plan and a schematic of the city drainage using tools that are before us, modern satellite imagery. We have data from the LiDAR surveys. We have other softwares that will be superimposing what is on the ground to give us a strong assessment as to the most optimal solution on each of the drains, that is the main drain, the primary, secondary, tertiary drain. Now that we have come to the position where we have this full document that deals with the comprehensive drainage of the city, and it also identifies hotspots and what are the factors creating challenges in each of those hotspots. This team that will be working together in charge of implementing this program will now move to what we call the design phase. That is designing the action plan. Immediately they will start with clearing of all the parapets and leveling of parapets throughout the city. Because what we have found is that many of the parapets are overgrown or encumbered by bridges uh, other kind of encumbrances on the roadways and parapets. So we're asking dwellers of the city to cooperate with the team as they seek to implement the first phase, and that is the clearing and cleaning of the parapets across the city. Outside of the cleaning and clearing of the parapets outside of the city, this team will be scheduling a number of consultations throughout different areas of the city, commencing from Monday. What day is Monday again? 10th. Commencing from Monday, the 10th of November. For the next 3 weeks, they will be scheduling before Friday those consultations. The technical team, they will be coming to discuss their findings and the plans that we have here, and then listen also to input from the communities themselves. We know that, for example, in the South, the alleyways, specific plan for the alleyways, and then also developing a maintenance plan. One of the things that many cities around the world has done successfully is to create monetizing framework with drainage. What do I mean is that in some of the main drainage areas, we can design covered drains that corporations, companies who are now utilizing the parapet can pay a fee and use for parking. So all of these, we're looking at the entire ecosystem in a holistic way so that we can have optimal solution. One of the other things that we want to achieve is the modernization of our sewer system within the city itself. And we will be talking to Guyana Water Inc. because they have a plan to implement or the build out of a new sewer system, and that is for the treatment of the sewer, the raw sewer coming out of the city, the raw sewage coming out of the city. So they are also working on that. So I just wanted to update the residents of Georgetown. Now, we are starting with Georgetown, but we are looking at the drainage system for all the urbanized areas. And this is part of the priority under the low carbon development strategy. The drainage system and having effective and efficient drainage system as part of that and part of the urban planning from the Ministry of Housing. The Ministry of Local Government is also going to be integrally involved in this process. So, whilst I'm speaking about the city of Georgetown here, we have also, this team is also going to work with the regions on other urban areas to ensure that in urban areas, the drainage system is improved to meet the growing demands as a result of the economic transformation and the physical transformation in these areas. In the suburban and rural areas, we have an elaborate drainage plan already. We are building out all of these Hope-like canals, investing in close to maybe 60 pump stations, mobile and fixed pump stations, rehabilitating all of the outfalls, and also improving the drainage system in the agricultural areas and in other communities across the country. But this morning I wanted to focus specifically on what we're doing in Georgetown as part of the rescuing of Georgetown plan, the revival of Georgetown. So this team, as I said, you'll be seeing them. They will be publishing, the Ministry of Housing will be publishing listing of the consultation, the times, and the technical team would be there during this consultation to share what we're doing and to listen to people. Before we start the clearing of the parapets, the technical team will also be meeting with the Georgetown Chambers of Commerce, so they can be notified and they can have the membership understand what we're trying to do. The Private Sector Commission, the Guyana Manufacturing and Services Association, and of course they will have a stakeholder meeting with all those who are interested. Whilst we understand that there will be some amount of inconvenience, this is necessary for the health and well-being of the city. This is necessary for the improvement in your properties, the safety and security of your property, protecting your property from flooding. This is also part of improving the value of your property. When we have a better looking city, a cleaner city, a city that is better drained, and we have parapets that are respected. You may not see the short-term gain, but trust me, this would lead to enormous improvement in your property price and, of course, in the value of the city itself. So I just wanted to update the public on that we are moving ahead rapidly on this city drainage development plan and improvement plan. I don't know if Lionel, would you like to say anything?
Your instructions, we have already started work in putting together that plan, and a condition assessment of all the 12 main canals, the 12 main sluices, the 14 pumps we have service in the city. We have assessed them and determining the improvement that has to come with it. Importantly, we have also looking at urbanization of some of these channels as we improve them. So this is ongoing work, and the team here would put every effort in getting this to a state where implementation will commence shortly.
Mr. President, I do welcome this initiative that was spearheaded by you to assist the city greatly in its mandate, which we've been feeling great lot. I, as a city engineer, would have been trying very hard, but I do welcome the help from the national level in terms of helping to improve the city a great lot. I've been working with many of the team members here, and we will work to ensure that this plan is executed.
This is really a welcome venture headed by His Excellency, and most importantly, the involvement of the people. So that in the consultation session, we will be having our schedule and start to work on that immediately, because the people involvement is key in the city revival plan.
At the Advanced Commission, we have uploaded I was usually pages, so this all urban centers in Guyana. We've also obtained LiDAR images, and we'll be able to produce digital terrain models and vision models to assist this process. So our role is basically to provide support in mapping. Thank you.
Well, Mr. President, we're happy to be part of this team to spearhead in terms of Georgetown and then moving onwards to other urban areas. I want to acknowledge that in the short period of time when you've mandated us to start this work, the amount of work that's been put in already. To say that it's also to have the buy-in from those who are living in Georgetown and the environment. And that is why we're going to be having the consultations. And so this is part of a bigger plan to make the city a much better, not only in terms of drainage, but also, as you spoke about, in terms of the sewage, and that is to address the wastewater treatment. We have an undesirable situation of letting out at Kingston, so this is also part of the planning for Georgetown. So I'm happy to be part of the team, Mr. President.
I'm really glad that we have this opportunity to engage with you, sir, on this plan. I think is extremely important. And the fact that we have this multi-agency team that with quite astute technicians is going to help us to address the problems that our city has been facing for so long. It's our capital city. It's no pride to us that we have continually been experiencing the flooding and the garbage that is there. I believe, Mr. President, that we should, with your permission, add the Ministry of Public Works to help us to remove the derelict vehicles along the roads so that the plans that you have outlined to us can be advanced in the manner in which you have outlined. But I specifically want to thank you, sir. We're all here to serve, and we're glad that we have you to champion this initiative. Thank you.
So we already have a program for public works. Remove all carried. Part of clearing the parket includes that also. So as I said, the team will go to work. We have a very integrated team that includes the Lands and Survey, the Ministry of Housing, Ministry of Local Government, the NDIA, City Fences, the City Council. They're all together here. And we, as I said, very soon, definitely before the end of the year, you will start seeing physical work on the ground, commencing with the cleaning of the parket. But sometime over the weekend, the first set of consultations in terms of the parkets and with the Georgetown Chambers of Commerce, the Private Sector Commission, Manufacturing and Services Association, and other stakeholders in Georgetown would be held. And then, of course, the team will be going out in the various areas. So I just wanted to update the public on this so that, we work on this together, understand the importance of this. This is not to create tension. This is to create an opportunity for a healthier, safer living. So we look forward to the full cooperation of all citizens in the city, those who live in the city, those who work in the city, and those who visit the city. Thank you very much.